Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Is it you?
Sean. Is that really you?
Who are you?
I'm your dad.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on?
Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. And yes, I'm in a pause screen because you guessed it. I started talking to Deacon, and I was about to dismiss him to start out the video and saying like, I'm gonna go solo, and then he starts bringing up the recall code that he gave me like ages ago. So here you go. I didn't.
No, I haven't read it yet.
Good. Please don't. It'll make it easier to sleep at night.
Why would you... Okay.
You know, I'm having second thoughts.
No.
I
Dismiss.
think we ought to part ways.
Another time, then.
You go to Starlight Drive-In. Thank you. Okay, let's do this. So I need this to attach to that, and then this goes here? Yeah, this goes here, and you go... What is this thing? Okay, at least I don't need anything else. So everything needs to be powered by something, right? Power... I mean, I can build this, I think. Here you go. Ultimate power. Need nothing else. That looks quite unstable. As unstable as this whole thing looks. Can I put this over here instead, by the way? Can I like... And then you go all the way over here instead. And do I just do this too? Well, I can't really do that when it's there. Can I not place you somewhere more convenient? What about right here? That should be good enough, right? Yeah, I don't know about using this thing. It seems rather, you know, dangerous.
Desdemona.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Who's Patriot?
Patriot.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
But how?
How can I contact him if you know nothing about him?
Patriot devised a method to communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
You still didn't give me any information. Fine, I'll do my best.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only.
Oh, there
Once
we
he
go.
sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
And to infiltrate them. It makes me uncomfortable, though.
This whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
We don't have a lot of options. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours.
Oh, please
Hopefully
don't.
We won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice.
Please
Let's
don't
see
kill
what
me.
she's got.
Please
Take this
don't kill me.
holotape. You need it to contact
Why
Patriot.
didn't you give me this before?
Man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom,
It
do
is?
whatever you can to
Oh
gain
my
their
goodness.
trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on.
Okay,
I think I
sure,
got
I'll
it.
do that.
Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal, and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF! We got it!
Find a way
Oh,
to save
no.
them. Nobody else can.
Now!
Oh, I don't... bleh. I don't think I have all my insights. Oh. Well, this looks kind of clean. I don't remember the Institute being like this. I remember a very big, bright white room. But this is not that bright. All white. But it's a room. Computer terminal, though. View access log. Load validation. Load holotape. What is it even called? I didn't pay attention. Patriot, right? Let's try it with P. Wait, how do I? Because chip data? I mean, that's not exactly what I wanted. What was it called? Upload encrypted message. Is it just called encrypted message? E then? E? No, you go tell Mason. Treasures encrypted message. What? Okay. That's not it. Save room, that's not it. Network scanner? Oh. Message from Tom. Short version. Plug this into an Institute terminal and copy the message. Long version. Patriot's been sending us short-coded messages for years using the evil little encryption scheme. It was a B to have to reverse engineer. Patriot's got skill, but I nailed it. Put this holotape on any Institute terminal and it'll deliver a gift wrap message straight to Patriot. You're going into the belly of the beast, friend. Don't trust anything. Copy encrypted message. Initiate network scan. Read urgent. Acknowledge. Meet at the advanced systems maintenance room. I don't even know what that room is, but sure, we'll see what happens. Oh, loot. Hello, father.
Make it here. You're quite resourceful.
I forgot he was called father.
I'm known as father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay, this reminds me of the mission for Fallout 3. Where you are like inside the... What would they call it again? Enclave? The Enclave base? Well, I'm not allowed to use the elevator. How am I supposed to... Father? Elevator does not work. Do I just... Yeah, about that. So, the Institute, huh? Institute, your stuff is broken. Signal rerouted. Okay, great. Is this an elevator? Is this how I elevate out of here? The door? This is a door. excuse me, father. If that's even your name. How? This is the elevator, right? Well. What if I do this and I like load this save? I may have everything broken somehow. Why is it you won't let me use the elevator? Well, I might have to like cheat. I don't remember how to no clip though. I can't help the Warwick homestead now. I'll have to pause the recording until I figure out how to get past this place. Okay, so I semi-fixed it. I had to set the stage for thing, so I'm just gonna... I'll just have to wait a little bit, see if I can actually... I can't see it. Usually you're in the elevator, I think, and he shows you like the entrance to the institute.
This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
Like killing people?
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yes. So can I please get down now? I just want to go down. I have to see if I can figure out how to no clip. So again, I'll be right back. Alright, so I turned off clipping. So now I can walk all the way down the elevator, okay? You see nothing. Oh look, the institute, just pretend I took the elevator down, okay? Just pretend that. Wow, the institute looks great, doesn't it? A lot of things and stuff in here. Look at the people move. Look at the... Don't look at the people. Don't look at the people. Look at the dreams and wonders of this place. And now we pretend that I went all the way down here. And then we go into collision again. And then we write TCL. Because TCL is apparently the thingy for collision. And yeah. Just in case you can see that I said no clip. I said stage 229 EC 20. And then TCL to turn collision off, and TCL again to turn collision on, in case you guys have the same kind of issue. Although I think it much actually broke this. I don't think... Oh, it's a vanilla thing. I don't actually know. You never know with Bethesda games. You never know. Mr. Father? Who's walking? Can I... There we go. It semi-works. I'm ready. Oh, SHAUN. Well. Just let me look around before I do anything. Hello there.
SHAUN?
Huh? Yes, I'm SHAUN.
Is it you?
SHAUN. Is that really you?
Who are you?
I'm your dad.
SHAUN. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Are you okay?
SHAUN, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Open the door.
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Calm down.
Sean, please, calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Where is my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After
Okay,
all this
interruption.
time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute.
You're only
Now
60? You look like you're 80. What happened to you? It wasn't right, you know?
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So they needed specimens, huh?
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But
I'm
then
guessing the same
Institute
counts for Vault
found me
81.
After discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you were here the whole time?
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg, first and foremost, Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here.
Asset, huh?
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done.
Director?
What kind of man he was.
So you used him?
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping
No,
him short,
kill
this
him.
kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective.
And
I
yet
won't
you still
lie.
had him be loser.
It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
You're not easing it, you're doing the exact opposite. Your mother.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage?
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
My goodness, what an a-hole you've become. You become such a stiff, corporate bastard that you don't even care about your family and just do what you're told. You're like a puppet. What about the Institute then? Why do you do these horrible things you do?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes.
Oh, acting director.
I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously.
Yeah, dead people
The
on the surface make sense. Yeah.
It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Why you then?
But director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously.
You're easier to
I've lived
control
my
and
life
manipulate.
within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I
No.
won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
You told me to be a spy. I'll be a spy. And I get that he wants to get to know me more. But at the same time, it's like he's not even the son that he knows anymore. He might as well not even be his flesh and blood at this point. So what is standing before, like it's not actually his son or my son in this case. It's a completely random person who is just blood related to me. It's harsh to say, but if that is truly the case, then what is dadhood? Because you can be a dad to someone who is not blood related. But if that's truly the case, then does that mean that I'm not actually your dad, even though we're blood related? Because that works both ways, right? Whatever the case, he seems to want to reach out. So I'll try to be a spy, but also see if I can convince him of the good, I guess. But why are you being dismissive?
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart.
But you're losing your humanity in the process. And you're sure?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
Sure, but I'm not in it for you.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Dr. Lee?
They've all been
Oh yeah,
notified
she's
of
in
your
this game,
arrival,
isn't
of
she?
course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Dr. Lee is in Fallout 3, in case any of you don't know. She's one of the main people you talk to. So is that all there is? This is your little room? Nice place you got going here, though. Seems pretty clean. You know, if you could just tell the people up top what you're doing, maybe then they would understand and they wouldn't be hostile towards you. You know, you do know you're known as a boogeyman, and you could remove that reputation by just sending a person up there and going, "I'm from the Institute. Here we have proof, and we're not here to kill anyone or hurt anyone." But then you can't use them as your guinea pigs now, can you? Because then they would know that you're sending robots up. But you're also replacing people, so that still doesn't make any sense. It's like I said, they're still replacing people, right? So how is that still for the betterment of humanity? Ooh, shower. Oh, I can't take a shower. I think there's some mud for that, actually. Alright, father. Or should I say son? It's about time I take a poop. How ironic he's known as father. What the heck is this thing? I remember Sean using it, but is that his bed? That's a very sci-fi bed. Sean's terminal password. Yeah, I just kind of took that, you know, didn't really ask permission. Let's take all the folders. What's happening now? What's going on? Someone getting killed or something? Oh, this is a way to the Institute properly. Okay, let's see.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary
Oh, that
drive
looks
servo.
wacky.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
It didn't say anything. It was just, oh, okay. That is weird.
Doctor, they weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Find my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown.
No, no, I am most certainly not.
Any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built all this?
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Do you mean, are you sent?
Allie.
Hey, what do you need?
Division personnel.
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
Okay.
Dr. Fillmore.
What about power then? Power needs.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are awful beings. So you always take power from the surface, from people who actually need it. God, you're horrible. And the thing is, they're not trying to be bad, but they've never seen the surface, so they don't know how it is up there. They've only seen pictures, right?
Unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
You're Gen 1, right?
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Okay, and you're Gen 2, right? So the Gen 2s are guards? Yeah, because it's sent troops. They look like human. They're like Nick Valentine, I think. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Oh, Synth,
Hey.
hello.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Okay.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Newton, huh?
Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
We keep mistaking them. I guess the creation will be looked at like robots. Does that mean that's how they depict God looks at us if you take God into consideration?
Discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
That is weird.
Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Is that the machine's fault? Are you the kind of person that kicks a food dispenser?
Glad you made it.
Well, I mean, the whole thing about Dima telling me I'm a synth, if that's truly the case, they would not treat me with this amount of respect. All honesty, they would not treat me with respect, so I know for a fact I'm not a synth. Let's just say that. DLC, big lie. They would not treat me nice. But yeah, that's also gonna be it for this video. We're now inside the Institute. We had some technical difficulties when we first arrived, but I think it's all fixed now. You people, I swear. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, because in the next one we're going to explore the Institute some more, get to know the people, try to infiltrate the Institute properly, and everything like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, hope to see you in the next one, consider liking and subscribing, and as always, stay awesome.